Hello my friends, it's Dana. Welcome back to Decorate with Dana. Welcome to my first official fall decorating video for 2024, and we are starting with no other than the coffee bar. It's my favorite place to start my day, so it's my favorite place to begin my decorating pretty much for every season. So we are going to make this coffee bar as festive as we can. I really want to bring in that cozy, moody fall vibes and just begin getting this whole house feeling really cozy for the fall season. I'm a little later than everybody else. When it's 90 degrees outside and 100% humidity, it's really hard for me to get into fall decorating, but we have had some really cool evenings and wake up in the morning and it's like 50, 55 and you put on a sweatshirt. So that has gotten me in the mood. So we are beginning today. I have my little cute, this isn't really fall actually, it's more just like a coffee t-shirt. Usually I wear my cozy coffee bar sweatshirt or coffee sweatshirt, but it is 82 today. So we're not wearing a sweatshirt. We're gonna use this little fall t-shirt, and if I can find this, I think I got this on Amazon last year, year before. I will put a link down in the description box. I usually have people ask me where I get my little cozy fall coffee sweatshirts, so I will be sure that I link this t-shirt down in the description box if I can still find it. Without further ado, let's get decorating the coffee bar for fall. Okay, so here is currently the coffee bar. I've emptied everything off. That's usually how I like to start decorating, especially when I do more decorating like in the fall and at Christmas time. I like to clear everything off and have a fresh start. If it's spring and summer, I don't decorate as much for those seasons, so I'll like leave a lot that's there and just add things and maybe remove some pieces. But I like to start fresh in the fall and winter. So this is my new coffee bar cabinet. This came from Wayfair. So long story short, I made a lot of changes in the kitchen here that you'll see in my kitchen decorating video. Put a new table. So I needed a coffee bar cabinet that blended better with that. It has that more medium shade brown wood, so I needed to switch out the cabinet. The last cabinet I had was a really dark wood that was from Target, and I did love it. It matched the table in here. But since switching the table, I had to switch the cabinet. Same thing with the shelves above it. I had the really dark shelves, so I had to switch them out for the lighter shelves. But anyways, I love this cabinet. This cabinet came, like I said, from Wayfair. It has, I don't have much in there right now, a lot of like storage, all of these little drawers open. So I have espresso machine stuff and coffee maker stuff. And yeah, so I love this. It comes in different colors, so I'm gonna have it linked down below, but I highly recommend it if you're looking for a really cute coffee bar cabinet that has some storage but some open space at the bottom for decorating as well. So this is everything. The only thing I don't love is the really black hook bar, but I guess it blends for now because it blends with the espresso machine, the coffee machine, and this little black shelf over here. So it's just going to stay like that for now. If I ever find another one I will put that I love, that I'll put it up, but I don't hate it for now, so I think it will work. So this is just a little glimpse of some of the things some of the things I'm going to use. These little pumpkin mugs came from At Home last year. These were some newer ones. This one was from Amazon. I love this one. This one was from Joann's. This was from At Home this year. I thought it would make the perfect little sugar bowl, and it blends beautifully with these mugs that are from Anthropologie, these little pumpkin mugs. These are some favorites that I got last year. I don't know if they still have them. If they do, I will link them down below. These are the new little coffee spoons that I got with the little pumpkins from Hobby Lobby. That is the new, what was that? The mud pie, paper mache apple. I've got some stems there. I'm not sure. And then just some other things that I may or may not be using. This little scalloped basket. This is so pretty. I love this landscape art. This is just from the regular decor at Target, but I think it's perfect for fall. This feels very moody landscape art. I may use this little pumpkin basket, or not pumpkin, acorn basket that came from At Home. I'll use that somewhere in the kitchen, so I'm not sure if it'll be here, but we will see. So yeah, this is just a few things that I may use, and then we'll just see as we go along. Usually I start the coffee bar decorating with the top shelf and then make my way down. However, I always kind of jump around. I might think I'm finished with the top shelf, go to the next shelf, and then realize I want to change something. But usually I start from the top and make my way down. This striped pitcher is from Creative Co-op. It is one of my favorites. I love the coloring on it, and it's just a piece that I use all year. And then I have this vintage cutting board that I just like to slip back there. It makes a great backdrop on open shelves. I love adding old pieces in with new pieces. That's just how I feel like it gives it a little bit more character. And then those little pumpkin mugs are from At Home last year. That is the paper mache apple from Amazon. And then I'm just adding a couple different pumpkins that I've had. Down to the next shelf, I'm adding this pear still art from Hobby Lobby. That is another favorite piece that I've recently picked up. I think it's originally $17.99, and then when you can get it for 50% off, it just makes a really beautiful backdrop in a kitchen or for a small wall. Then I have this set of 3 jars from Amazon, and to them I am adding my coffee beans in the 2 taller ones, and then this instant espresso powder that I like to use sometimes if I don't feel like making an espresso in the machine, and just adding it to the smaller one. The ground coffee itself I prefer to add in my larger glass jar because it's easier to scoop out. These jars with the little wooden cork lids are pretty, but they're not very practical for scooping out. So I'm able to pour the beans into the grinder easily, but the ground coffee I'm leaving in my larger mouth glass canister. Next, I'm just adding this acorn basket that is from At Home. I love it. You know, it's not really practical for cookies unless you have maybe some individually wrapped cookies, but I could always put my coffee filters or something in there. It just really, I love the wicker accent with all of the wood going on. And then I have this little pitcher that is from Amazon. I got it a couple years ago, and to that, I'm just going to add the little pumpkin stirring spoons as well as a couple of wooden spoons that I have as well. So I felt like this shelf needed some fall foliage, so I decided to add those little tiny command hooks, and I just have a few of these eucalyptus fall branches, and I'm just adding it to the bottom shelf, kind of acting as a small garland along the bottom. And I think I just love the fall tones and the richness that it gives to this shelf. So down on the hooks down below, I'm adding those 2 Anthropologie mugs along with the Snickerdoodle mug and just a hand towel that really actually comes in handy if you accidentally spill or something. So it looks pretty, but it also serves a purpose. This scalloped basket came from Amazon. If it is still available, I will link it down below. If not, I know At Home has an alternative that is a little bit bigger. So if I can't find this original one, I will try to link something similar down below. And then this little glass pumpkin with the burgundy kind of painted leaves on it came from At Home. Also, it makes the perfect size for a little sugar bowl. And then I'm adding just this large glass pumpkin kind of candy dish or cookie jar. I will come back to this little basket in a few minutes. And then above this little shelf, I'm adding this landscape art along with a couple of antique wicker mug holders, a syrup jar, which I will fill with pumpkin spice syrup once I get some. I don't have any right now, and then another paper mache apple. To the lower shelf, I have this stack of scalloped stacking baskets that are from Amazon, and they're perfect to put right here in the center because it kind of disguises the plug and the cords that hang down a little bit. So I like to add those. And then this little plaid pumpkin is probably one of the favorite fall things I got this year. It was from Hobby Lobby. It was very inexpensive, but I love me a good plaid pumpkin. This black vase is from Hobby Lobby, and then I'm just adding some of those faux baby's breath in this really pretty burgundy color down at the bottom. Coming back up to this scalloped basket, this is the last finishing touch on the coffee bar. I had this little plant that is a hops plant from Target probably a few years ago. And then what better way to add a little sweetness to the coffee bar and adding some spooky Oreos to the cookie jar. But this cookie jar is just great for adding anything. I love that it's clear. So if you add something really festive in there, you can see what you have. And it just adds a little decorative touch that you can also enjoy as well. Okay, you guys, this is how the coffee bar came out for fall 2024. I think it feels very cozy and festive, moody, and just exactly the kind of vibe I wanted to bring in and start my morning with every day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will have whatever I can linked down in the description box if you are interested in checking them out. And if you are new here, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. Follow me over on Instagram at Decorate with Dana. We have a ton more decorating videos coming up. We're going to be including some recipes and just some cozy fall videos. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. I hope you have a great day.